Okay, that seems to be working. What do we have? One whole viewer, delicious. Hold on. So, I've already done a couple of sessions of this. If you want to look at the rest, they are up on my YouTube channel. Let's just dive right in, I guess. I'm so good at this streaming thing. I'm quiet, okay. Might have to fuck around with the mic. Is that better?
Dr. Chetri, call 217. Dr. Chetri, call 217.
Oh god, I have so many missions to do. Mess around with OBS, see if I can capture that. Is that better? Let's see if I can get the mic to go a bit higher. It's probably just that my microphone sucks. I know it does. Can I configure you? It's all text-to-speech stuff. Okay, it's just my microphone sucks. Eh. As long as the game audio works, I guess it doesn't matter too much. Is that better? You can just...
I've never been under anesthesia before. Is it true they stop your heart and the machine does your breathing?
More or less. I know it sounds a little hair-raising, but we do it every day, several times over. It's a very safe procedure.
Will I feel any pain or anything?
It gets done through your IV needle. You'll be asked to count backwards, and the next thing you know, you'll be opening your eyes and the procedure will be over.
Wow. Will I dream?
Not while you're under, but you might afterward as you wake up.
Hey,
If you're here for some work, please go to the counters.
why did you let me back here? Oh, finding the books. Like, they put a lot of effort into this one. Dope. Like, this should not be unsecured. Okay, let's see if I can get the microphone to go a bit louder. Love sound quality. Love to have it one day. Oh well. As long as you guys can hear the game, I don't mind too much if I'm quiet. Oh, hello. See if I can not get the controls mixed up with Destiny controls again. That would be good.
Have you changed your mind?
I forgot what I was doing. Can't afford that.
Very well. Perhaps when you are feeling stronger.
I am feeling very strong. You underestimate me, lady.
Protesting is not against the law.
I know that, officer. But some of those guys were carrying tire irons and setting garbage cans on fire.
And those were the ones we arrested. The rest were merely exercising their right to free speech.
What about my right to come to work each day without fearing for my life? I've still got to walk home tonight.
I understand your concern. But if you want round-the-clock protection, I suggest you hire a private security company.
Let's get back outside. There's so many freaking side quests in Detroit. And everything is very, very yellow. Oh, I don't need that.
Adam, are you finished at the clinic?
For now.
Good. Right now I want to know who that corpse is. Head over to the police station and...
Shut up. What's this about? Oh, yeah. So I have to get inside the police station to do that. Do the storage locker. And everything else requires...
get his neural hub. And Adam, if you can't talk your way in, consider making a strategic retreat. There's got to be another entrance on the side of the building.
Trying to remember. Screaming. Love it. Who's this guy? Oh, excuse me, sir. Lost. Yeah, it's this. Check the map because I've forgotten where everything is. Okay, where are we at? Over there. Where did I set to a walk or something? No, it's set to a walk. That was just not very fast. Yet. And, really upgraded anything yet, so I'm still slow. Going there at some point. Is there any way around? I think this cop's probably going to try and shoot me if he sees me jump the fence, so I'm just going to go around the other side. Oh yeah, I put on the, I have the big boy now. Okay, fine. Oh, not do that, because that will kill me. Yeah, I guess I gotta go past the bottom. Something over there. Is that...
to stay away from the DRB gang if you can.
Yeah. Hell yeah. No cops, no problem. I got the code for this. Steal back some of my girlfriend's stuff. Oh yeah. Terrorist attacks. Oh, Sarah's chief of security. Me. Still in critical condition in somewhere. Another lab technician is lying in a deep coma in the same hospital the only witness to the attack. Obviously, was left in the hands of the tech named Arthur Hopkins. Something peculiar regarding the witness's deposition, or lack thereof. When we first got to the scene, Mr. Hopkins was waiting for us in a rec room near the labs. He was obviously in shock, but was quite coherent and ready to give a clear description of the incident. The emergency response team wanted to make sure his condition was stable before allowing us into the unit. When he came back after his checkup, a few minutes later, he was incoherent and confused. He couldn't remember anything about the attack. We still haven't heard back from the ER team regarding this matter. Ending, Captain Penn, the situation's resolved with the medical team. Mr. Hopkins' condition has been validated. Suffering from a severe concussion, this matter is closed. Sure it did. Okay. 23, attack of the deaf and professionals. Details, quick rundown. There was no trace evidence found at what seems to be the point of entry. The incident didn't last long, but the amount of damage was excessive for a large number of victims, and yet not many rounds were fired, and the accuracy was spot on. The attack was probably all marksmen. This was the work of top-notch professionals. Sarif confirms that a new augmentation design was being tested just prior to the attack. We saw that, but the augmentation itself was unharmed and no files related to it were stolen. The obvious motive here is theft and/or corporate espionage. Why destroy the facility and murder everyone? A competitor can no doubt benefit from such a catastrophe, but these measures are quite extreme, and to my knowledge this is an incident without precedent. I want to note here I brought the matter up to Lieutenant Ashbrook on multiple occasions with no concrete results. Covering it up. This doesn't seem like a very good file storage system. Autopsy report on my girlfriend, apparently. Been appointed by the state to perform autopsies on the remains of multiple victims of the attack on the Cyberpunk industries. This is due to the critical nature of the incident and the need for the State Department to be fully aware of every detail without going through an endless array of bureaucratic forms and requests. This is in no way linked to the competence of local ME Dr. Gerald Campbell and shouldn't be interpreted as such. Final diagnoses, vertebral injuries, vertebrae on the neck are displaced, abrasion of bones consistent with severe and sudden stress or pressure, leg strangulation, abrasions found in the neck area, hard to clearly verify due to severe burns, but throat seems crushed, extremely severe burns covering the entirety of the body, excellent residue, has been sent to chem lab for analysis. Absence of fumes residue and ash in the lungs indicates burns are post-mortem. Toxicology report, no drugs or like ethanol. Clinical pathology correlation. Cause of death is quick intense snapping of the neck vertebrae combined with crushing pressure. Body was likely burned off, the subject was deceased. Damn. I think I actually have the code to... No, I don't have the code to get into the safe. Because he wouldn't give it to me. Probably use my own compound. Examining the crime scene to Hayward and I both noticed that the area covered by attacks seemed abnormally damaged, burnt to a degree that could not be explained by a normal fire or use of any non-explosives. It was the same for all of the recovered victims' bodies. Residue analyzed by forensic crime officers on the scene likely come from high-tech equivalent of unknown nature. It seems the lab's equipment and victims were deliberately burned to an excessive degree. The most obvious conclusion is that this was done to eliminate possible trace evidence, but it just feels odd, like something's off. I don't know if that's something you'd put in a police report, but you know. I don't think I can hack this. Yeah, that's fine. I have a thing for this. Use it. Stick it on nothing right on it. Uh-oh, cheating. It's hard to fathom it all sometimes. When I made that breakthrough in my research a couple of years ago, I never thought I would get this big. I thought it was an anomaly at first, but when it comes to genetics, what universal samples are nanotechnology. We're talking about the holy grail of DNA. Hell, this is mental big. The thing is, I have to bury the truth. Not the discovery, but how I reached my results. I've become harder lately. I betrayed someone I trusted. I respected for the sake of my research. Wish I had a chance to fix it, but it got bigger than me, bigger than Sarif. If this ever came to light, Sarif Industries could be ruined. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm tired. I think I'll just wrap things up for today. What's it? Ghost. Except I can't shut the door. Oh well. Back out we go. Thank you. And now, the joy of trying to convince this dude to let me in. Like, I will admit, I like the conversation mechanics in this game, but some of them are freaking hard. That's all.
Yeah? What do you want?
Information.
Then go bother the receptionist, Chrome Boy, instead of wasting my goddamn time.
Not that kind of information. I want to know about the Sarif Industries case.
Ha ha! And I want a blowjob and a vintage '05 Bard GT, so I guess we both keep on dreaming. Huh, metalhead?
Resist.
I know you handled the critical evidence linked to the case, and I want to know about it.
First off, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And second, even if I did, what makes you think I give a shit about what you want? Now, I strongly suggest you take your high-tech, toaster-looking ass out of my way before I handle you.
Oh, this guy's a
You
little
hope the
bitch.
UN takes a concentrated look at what happened here tonight.
So he ain't gonna
Mr.
help.
Taggart went on to express a sincere desire to stand in front of the General Assembly with David Sarah.
Did you see it on the news? Eliza, man.
Yeah, hang on just a sec. Shit. Jensen?
God,
Haas.
that's terrible.
Surprised to see you here.
Yeah, well, I guess you're better at looking out for yourself than I am.
I don't have time for your self-pity. I need to get into the morgue.
That's it? Now, forget it. I don't know what's going on with that body down there, but my orders come from the brass. No one gets in. First thing you say to me after almost 2 years is you want something?
Should I have given you an order? You've always been very good at following those.
God damn. Where do you get off being so self-righteous? You think I like this? Look at me. From SWAT team commander to a crummy desk sergeant in the 2-bit precinct. I don't need this from you. I get enough of it at home. So either come up with something better than your usual attitude, or you can just forget it, because you came to me.
He's not being silky.
Okay, look, you're angry, and you've got a right to be. I'm putting you in a bad position, but I have to get inside that morgue. I won't let it get back to you.
I'm always in a bad position. I don't believe this. I just got my life back together and you show up. When's it gonna end? You know the moment I open that door, it's all over, right? I'll be lucky if all that happens is I get fired. Is it really that important?
It really is that important, my golly. I don't think he's gonna believe that.
And you're right, it's not my risk to take. So I'm not gonna force you to do anything, and I won't hold it against you. And what happened 2 years ago, I know it's killing you. We should talk about it sometime.
I don't think I can. It all comes back to the kid, doesn't it? We were given a direct order, Jensen. So I took the shot. I followed orders. He was augmented, an unknown factor. He was too much of a risk.
That's not my kid.
We all make mistakes, Wayne. Nobody blames you for it. You have to believe that and forgive yourself, or you'll never put it behind you.
I know. It's just so hard.
Come have a hug.
What happened wasn't my fault. You were in command, but when they told you to take the shot, you refused. So they told me. You and I, we were trained to follow orders, Jensen. I couldn't say no. I wasn't strong enough. Adam, please. I need to hear you say it wasn't my fault.
Come on, bro. Gimme.
Wayne, it was a bad situation. You didn't do anything wrong.
Adam, Thanks. The door's unlocked. I'll tell the guys to let you through. Now, I need to be alone for a while.
Oh! Knocked a mug over.
Well, she knows what's what, that's why.
What up, bruh? Now, this is so much easier if you can actually persuade him, because otherwise you walk in and every cop in the place starts shooting at you. Hello. Thanks, sweetie. I don't like that the mirrors are covered in ads. That seems appropriately dystopian, I suppose. This guy's playing games on his phone.
Taggart called the attacks
an extremely regrettable affair. I'd very much...
Let's save real quick. Before I do something dumb.
Officer Sterling, call B45.
This is the favorite part of this game, is that you can just... If people think you're supposed to be there, you can just rob them blind. You just walk right up to this guy and just take stuff out of his drawer.
I recognize you. Seraph Industries Security. Jesus. You're making more of a difference working there than we are here.
A couple of witnesses told me they saw you throwing Molotov cocktails at the Limb Clinic booth.
Nah, man. That wasn't me. I don't even know what that protest was even about.
That's funny. Because when we searched your wallet, we found a Humanity Front business card.
So what?
Listen, we got tons of punks like you pretending they're ideals. So you're saying your neighbor knows something about these disappearances?
Yeah. One of the boys who went missing lived in my building. I used to argue a lot with my neighbor Casey.
What did they argue about?
The boy used to listen to that conspiracy DJ, Lazarus. He used to blast that trash out of his window so the whole city could hear. Casey was always yelling at him to turn it down.
And what about that?
Hear about that shipment we just got in? From Connaught Technologies?
Connaught. Oh man, you're kidding me. They're finally gonna arm us with the PEPs?
That's right, my friend, the Pulsed Energy Projection System. Single shot, non-lethal. Firing a concussive blast.
I'm upstairs. I need to be more upstairs. That's the more. Why is there just a sewer hatch that everyone knows about? That seems like an oversight. Upstairs. For what purpose? Is there a sewer
I
door?
unequivocally deplore the methods used by these hospitals.
Whatever. Oh, nope, that's coming back out. That's not what I want to do. It's the bathroom.
decided in their cause to find a common ground. Help but wonder if millionaire Hugh Darrow.
if you're not going full hacker, like the the hacking part of this is remarkably important. But I mean, like the nice thing about this game is you can basically do however you build stuff. There's always a way to do something. Oh shit.
Access granted.
Following the recent incident at Seraph Industries, the body of an unidentified male terrorist was delivered to a morgue. You're hereby advised this corpse has been classified ultraviolet under the revised Homeland Security Act of 2012. In keeping with Article 7, Section 3, under no circumstances is the corpse to be transferred to the city morgue. You must remain in your own facilities until my people arrive to take possession. Pursuant to this, per Section 4, all persons of blue clearance or lower are denied access to your morgue. The medical examiner will remain in sight of course. First we know, repeat, no autopsy performed. These measures will be in place until I can live more clear. Denmark's second this year, where I've been prevented from doing my job following an attack on Seraph Industries. If there exists some question about my skill level, my ability to be discreet, or the way I run my lab, I demand it to be brought to my attention immediately. Professional courtesy requires a proper explanation. I can see why he's pissed. Oh yeah, this guy. We let him escape earlier. In order to prevent him from doing a murder. He's kind of cool. I like him. Recycle military. 13 civilians have been lost. 13 injuries, no fatalities, still to hostage situation, diagnosed with site as post-traumatic acute dissociation, remanded medical personnel in neuroprosthetic rehabilitation centre near Campton, T, declared the cure 6 months later in August. Criminal activity leader at the augmentation domestic terrorist group claiming responsibility for numerous acts of breaking and entering, vandalism, theft, arson, targets all associated with the augmentation industry. And the attacks consistently involves empty buildings with minimal security personnel and no fatalities. No. To produce the present sensitive context is our recommendation case TA00514 regarding the terrorist attack on Seraph Industries we filed and closed ASAP. Included further the stage of investigation are quite satisfactory. I've appointed a state medical examiner to perform the autopsies on the victims. This is a critical situation and we must try and keep the information contained as tightly as possible. This guy again. So you understand foreign relations, a nightmare this incident implies and quite promptly employed. Yay, cover ups. Okay, get upstairs. Oh no, no I can't. That's how easy. I would need to be far sleepier than I am. Do not set that alarm off. That's cloaking my shit. I do love it as long as you're somewhere you're supposed to be, no one comments and just popping out of the vents. Upstairs. Could get out. It's fire escape. Upstairs. Sir.
That's far enough. This is a restricted area.
I'll leave, sorry.
I'd very much like to meet.
What up, bro? This way. That door's probably locked. Oh, it's going. It's all just noise. This is the only bit that's relevant.
Access granted.
Detective Wagner, I'm a colleague at the 76th Precinct. Has it come to my attention you one of the investigators on the Syrup Industries attack a couple of months ago? Currently assigned to the syrup manufacturing claw case, I'm sure you're aware of the recent attack. I'd really like to meet with you and get your input on your investigation, see if we can cross-reference evidence, interviews. I'm looking forward to receiving word from you. Quick message to thank you for your help in the syrup industry's investigation. Help. You helped us out in a delicate situation. We work together this. Ominous. Homeland Security's funding research training courses, so next week every officer is going to have a one-on-one interview with Joseph Mandley, the go-between. Ah, that guy again. Until shortly when your meeting is scheduled, these courses are all mandatory. Blame in the brain. Got a problem. Fuck you. Fuck you. What, do you also want to come paint a giant fucking billboard on my wall that says I associate with drug dealers? They could be screening my inbox, you dumb fuck. Never ever leave for it, never. Stupid fucking bastard. Anyway, grow some fucking balls, Lopez. Do I have to do everything? The ear is still offering around. I thought we had a deal now, and I'd leave it in all the profit. You need to keep the fucks out of my way so I can make the extra cheese dealing this stuff in the first place. Amazing. Racist and associating with drug pushers. I'm gonna steal his money. Let's come out of here, and then I think that door will be open. Yeah, just get back in there whenever I'm on. And then I go downstairs and wave that in that guy's face. Because he's a wanker. Now I could jump off there, but I'm pretty sure we'll climb. Lieutenant LaBeouf! Right, Shire? How do we get downstairs? It's at the other end of the fucking building! This is my one complaint, is a lot of the game is not especially well laid out.
Celebrity author and founder of the anti-augmentation organization, Humanity Front.
Hang on, I'm stupid.
Speaking
right there.
And extremely regrettable.
What a bitch. I got that one here.
Are you deaf or just plain stupid? I told you to get the hell out of my way.
Strong words. You're a real poet. Tell me, is that how you plan to handle the judge when they prosecute you for perjury, possession, and intent to distribute?
What the hell are you babbling about, Chrome Boy?
Funny story. There's this guy, Blaine Lopez. Deals dope near City Airport. A real scumbag. You know him? Because I have a nice little chat record between him and you. So you want to go to jail? Or you want to tell me what I want to know?
How the hell do you... Shit, man. Now listen, I just did what was asked of me. I didn't have a choice.
Talk.
Okay, look. I just came in one morning and there was an email with my new assignment in it. Official business. But there were also specific instructions. I had to check out the lab for footage from an Intellicam. They told me to take it and leave it near a garbage can somewhere near the lake.
What was on it?
Well, it's not crystal clear, but mainly it shows the boys who attacked Sarif as they were breaching the labs. And it looked like they were bringing something in with them. Impossible to tell what.
Who asked you to do this?
You think I know? Orders are orders around here. They always come from above. And nobody asks questions. You just do what they say, and you hope you don't end up like Secretary Haas over there.
Skirmishes did break out, but no serious injuries were reported. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
So I need to go talk to Megan's mom, but I might go to the mall first while I'm here. Crossing the streams on my
Following yet another anti-augmentation demonstration. This time, patients attempting to access
Just go right on. Interesting cells. Taking the whiz to use myself.
Sorry, baby. Can't do it through the bars.
Hey, baby. You spring me out of here, and I'll take real good care of you.
What if I could, man? A number of hookers in this game just amuses me greatly. So I can just go in every single locker because no one locks their shit, apparently. Ow. Oh yes, my favourite aspect of any game, inventory management. I don't need to be carrying around 2 sniper rifles, but I am. I don't need that. I don't have those weapons. Do I have a machine pistol? As you can tell, like, I'm actually a decent sniper in this game. I don't have any ammo for the sniper rifle anymore. If only I was this good at sniping in Destiny. What's that? Something give me a stun gun. God damn it. Still like that. I was very good at upgrading my weapons in my last run, but put down the train rifle because I use that the most. The hardest boss, the inventory. Damn right it is. Let's go in the mold. What up?
About time. You the home sec guy I was ordered to wait for? Tell Manderley I didn't get the memo until I was halfway through the autopsy. By then, it was too late to close him up again.
Right. So you recovered the neural hub?
Tricky bit of work that was. A few inches lower and the bullet would have fried more than just the pedal connectors. As it is, I can't guarantee you'll get anything useful out of it, other than the fact that it's been modified.
Modified? With what?
Some kind of wet drive. But hey, I didn't look. Ultraviolet means ultraviolet, and I know how touchy you guys get when it comes to matters of national security.
Oh, this guy is gonna lose his fucking
He's all yours. The hub's been detached, but I left it in the skull as ordered. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got paperwork to fix.
This guy's gonna lose his fucking job. I almost feel bad for him. Hey, gimme. Theft.
Boss, I got the neural hub. Looks like it's been modified with some kind of wet drive. Pritchard should have a look at it.
No, don't bring it here. Frank's not finished running his diagnostic, and I don't want to risk connecting any tech to our networks till he's done.
Especially if the tech is military. So what do you want me to do?
Take the hub to your apartment. I'll have Frank contact you there.
Little book. Menace that will destroy our society from within and reduce us all to drooling imbeciles. I'm certain that, like me, you're just as tired of this reaction to dog whistle punditry. You can't shy away from the hype, but indeed, cybernetics are a double-edged sword. By making human technology augmentation free for all, we run the risk of falling into the hands of distressed and mentally underfit individuals. No denying that augmentations change the way you think about yourself, but no more than one would after cosmetic surgery, and this so-called cybernetic discognition disorder seems to be little more than a convenient label slapped onto a much deeper problem. Like by adding cybernetic implants to your body would no more destroy your sanity than playing video games to make you a psychopath. What we must be watchful for are those who are already fragile. Mental states would be destabilized further by augmentation. Very different takes on robot limbs from No! From this and from Destiny.
You home-sec guys really like to throw your weight around. This is the second time you've tampered with my lab, damn it!
I love how he just did not ask for any form of identification whatsoever. It must be the sunglasses. Jensen looks very trustworthy. Ooh. So. I don't know why it lets me do that. It's the most useless feature of this game is that you can turn on basically every tap and also the toilets. You can flush the toilets. For reasons. Right. I'm just going to I don't know why you could flush every toilet in this game. Like, there's no reason to need to do that, but it's funny, I guess. Maybe there's an achievement for flushing every toilet. I don't know.
Technology to the forefront.
I've never tried. Newspaper. See, this is something that I wonder with this. Like, does everyone just have, like, a newspaper thing that they carry around and get the newspaper delivered to them? Or are these, like, disposable smart screen things? COVID.
Jensen, I have a message for you from one of your former colleagues, a Detective Alexander.
Jenny? What did she want?
She said she could use some help if you can make your way over to Grand River Road. And might I just add, as wonderful as it is to have you back at the office, I am not your personal dating service.
No, you're not. But I would be lying if I didn't ship it. Even if he is a pissy bitch. She never read her.
I ain't proud. I'll take charity.
Help out a fellow man down on his luck?
Is it Death? Oh, nope, that's the right one. Okay, there she is. Hey, Jenny.
Hey, Jensen. Long time no see. Jensen. My God, it's been a while. Remember me? We used to work the old 17th precinct back in the day.
I love the hooker outfits.
I wish I could go with the good old you haven't changed at all bit, but that'd be complete and utter bullshit, right?
Yeah, I guess that's one way to put it. You look a little different too, Xander. What's your new gig?
Deep cover. I'm keeping tabs on the derelict row ballers for now. I've got a hunch something big's coming.
Why do I get the sudden feeling you're about to include me into that something big?
Because you're clever. That and the fact that, well, it's pretty obvious. But jokes aside, you couldn't have come at a better time, Jensen. This case I'm on, we're stalling and we could use a little external help.
Go ahead.
I'm with IA now, and we're working a sting on a dirty cop named Jack O'Malley. Elusive motherfucker. I mean, Men in Black elusive. We know he's involved in drugs, weapon dealing, tied into the gangs. But he's clever, and we just can't seem to pin anything on him. I swear he's got friends in high places.
Okay, and where do I fit in all this?
You're an outsider. You can go places we legally can't. I need someone to do a couple of things. Break into his apartment, sneak into DRB territory, and finally, go undercover posing as a hitman. This guy is nothing minor, Jensen. He's the real deal. Major player, major consequences. We have to get him before shit hits the fan. You in?
How about the target, O'Malley? Got any more info?
He's a cop, but he went on assignment with the feds for a while. No reports, no address, nothing. We're pretty sure he got tied up in major covert ops, but never got anything solid on him. He has a badge, but he doesn't feel like a cop at all.
I haven't walked the beat in a while. Could you give me a quick sit-rep of the local gangs?
You know, gangs are not the finest example of evolution, if you catch my drift. Everything's pretty much the same. The derelict row ballers are still dealing and stealing, getting into fights with OGs, and defacing augmented people's property.
Yeah, right. upstanding citizens.
And then on the other end of the spectrum, you have the Motor City Bangers. Ignorant scumbags just like the DRBs, only some of them are augmented scumbags.
Boy.
Can't let a guy like that roam free. I'm in.
All right then, let's get to work. Like I said, I've got a couple of very promising leads, but O'Malley's got friends among the powers that be. I wouldn't be able to get my hands on a warrant, even if I had footage of the perp confessing in real time as he's finger painting his motive on the wall in the victim's blood. So I guess we're gonna have to break a few rules.
Okay. But we have to be careful how we handle this. It could discredit your investigation.
True, but thing is, Jensen, it's either this or there simply won't be an investigation. You know me, I usually play by the book. Only this time, the bad guy's a friend of the publisher.
So what am I looking for in O'Malley's apartment?
Information, drugs, weapons. Basically anything you think can be used to build a stronger case against him. The more you get, the better.
The problem is, a lot of this probably wouldn't be admissible in court because they'd want to know how you got it.
Okay. What's this about getting into DRB territory?
Yeah, I needed to get in there and track down a shipment of weapons for me. We managed to gain access to solid information that will tie it to O'Malley, but I need proof it's really there. They've probably stashed it around somewhere.
A cop dealing weapons to a criminal anti-aug gang? Not a pretty picture.
Got that right. I guess we both agree. Nothing good can come out of this, huh? I don't know where exactly the DRB's cache is, but I know there's a bonus for you if you manage to sneak in and out without being spotted. Would make shit easier to handle on my side.
Now, I'm very bad at this. I will admit, but if I remember rightly, if you do this mission well, there's a rocket launcher in it for you.
What about the undercover assignment? Posing as a hitman.
O'Malley's crafty, and even a bit paranoid. He's always using proxies, scapegoats, and red herrings to get us off his ass. But after months of schmoozing, we finally got through to one of his guys. Turned him into a mole. He provides us with information, stuff like that.
And he's gonna be my way in?
Exactly. Yesterday, another one of O'Malley's guys whacked someone, a drug dealer. There's a witness, but we don't have any details. O'Malley does, and he wants someone to take care of the mess. The usual guy just got busted for possession, so the contact will send you in to pose as his replacement. O'Malley will be waiting for you in an alley next to the police station.
And you want me to milk him to get the info on the witness?
You haven't lost your touch, Jensen. We think O'Malley will ask you to retrieve the murder weapon, use it to kill the witness, and then plant it on a scapegoat he can arrest later. What you need to do is get that weapon and bring it to me.
And what about the witness?
We're almost positive he's a member of the MCBs. Once you know the location, you'll need to get there, take care of any opposition, and prep him for retrieval.
Prep him?
Well, you know, he's a gangbanger, Jensen. He's not going to turn in peacefully, but we need him alive. So I guess you're gonna have to play this one macho and knock him out. One of our guys will then just happen to stumble upon him. You know, serendipity.
Okay, let's do this. You can contact me on my info link if anything comes up.
Excellent. Oh, and Jensen, one last thing. To protect my cover, it'd be better if you only contact me again once you've taken care of everything.
So many hookers. Oh, ladies.
Nah, I don't do no tricks with no OGs, yo.
How do you know I don't have an incredible cyber penis? As far as I remember, we don't know that. It's in my apartment. Sound suckers. There's my mom-in-law.
Have you found anything? Please, I've got to know what really happened to Megan.
I've investigated all of Detective Chase's leads. You were right. Something was off with Megan's case.
So, what did you find?
There were only 3 people who got out of the labs alive. Me and 2 others. One died in the hospital a few days later. The second one, a lab tech, was ready to give a detailed description of what he saw. Funny thing is, by the time the investigators got to him, he couldn't remember a thing.
You sound like you don't believe that.
I don't. Not from the reports I've read. I think someone got to him first. An officer assigned to the case was asked to get rid of a major piece of evidence. Footage from one of our intellicams showed fuzzy images of the attackers bringing something inside the labs.
What? What were they bringing in?
I don't know. But for someone higher up to want that evidence gone, it must have been important. I got my hand on a test report that confirms what was bothering Chase. The attackers used excessive measures to make bodies and equipment unidentifiable.
Oh my God, Megan. What do you make of this, Adam?
I don't know exactly. I guess the idea was to leave no traces, no DNA evidence that would link back to them. But it just seems a bit too convenient. Someone in the government, a man named Manderley, ordered that a specially appointed medical examiner perform the autopsy. He bypassed the local ME. Simply put, that's not a good sign.
It sure doesn't sound good. So what you're telling me is we couldn't find anything conclusive?
No, I'm sorry. But one thing's for sure. Somebody's been hard at work covering up and destroying evidence related to this case. Somebody with power, who wanted to erase anything that might have made the investigation linger. I'm sorry, Cassandra. I wish I had more tangible answers to give you. But I did stumble on something I think you should have. I found Megan's bracelet. I'm sure she'd want you to have it.
Oh, Adam, that's very kind of you. Her grandmother gave it to her. She loved that bracelet very much. Thank you for all you did. And, do you know exactly how Megan died?
I read the reports. She didn't suffer, Cassandra. I can promise you that.
Thank you, Adam. It's not much, but it still brings me some comfort. I miss her so much.
She doesn't need to know that.
Don't worry, Cassandra. This is not over. I don't know how or when, but I will get to the bottom of this.
I knew I was right to trust you, Adam. But please, be careful. It's strange. I thought knowing what really happened would make me feel better. But nothing will ever justify this. My daughter is gone, and I'll never get her back. I wish I could be sure she gets justice.
Trust me, she will.
Following yet another anti-augmentation demonstration.
Hell yeah.
This time, patients attempting to access the 2nd Avenue Limb Clinic
What up,
found
bitch?
their route blocked by supporters of the Humanity Front movement. The pro-human organization had received permission to gather in
No, you ordered
protest
to offend
earlier
this
in the
bathroom
week,
right in our
but
warehouse
police
4 weeks
decided to
ago.
shut down the
She'll
legal
also
rally
find it if you don't pick it
prematurely
up right away,
and
have to
closed the
ship it
Broadview
back.
Tunnel.
It's
Perhaps they
also
feared what might
moving
happen
from
once the
trust you know
hostage
what's best
situation
for
at
it,
Seraph
please
Industries
don't make a
resolved.
decision.
Regardless, several violent skirmishes did break out, but no serious injuries were reported. This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live from Picus. All the media speculation surrounding that hostage situation in Detroit has just blown through the roof, thanks to the arrival of William Taggart, celebrity author and founder of the anti-augmentation organization Humanity Front. Speaking from the tarmac at Wayne County Airport, Taggart called the attacks
An extremely regrettable affair. I'd very
Before
much
you
like
ask,
to meet with Dave
no,
Seraph
your
in
mirror
person,
has not been
offer my
replaced,
deepest
Mr. Jensen.
sympathies, and assure
Today
him
I've
that
had to
these
deal with
attacks
petty
are in
vandalism,
no way linked
unreasonable
to
demands
Humanity
from
Front.
corporate clients,
My
and a
people
variety of other
have
pressing
worked tirelessly
problems.
to
So
find a
facilitating
peaceful
your
solution to this
grooming had to be
dispute,
given a
and I
lower priority.
unequivocally deplore the methods used by these hostage takers. Now that being said, I do hope the UN
Don't lie to me.
Where are you, Jensen? I haven't gone all night.
Hello, Pritchard. I'm almost in my apartment now.
Well, when you do get in there, connect the neural hub to your computer. I've created a secure tunnel, and I'll take over remotely.
You can access my personal computer.
Who do you think configured your security protocols?
Is that my room? Yeah.
Welcome home, Mr. Jensen.
I really like this apartment, actually. I wish, like, these kinds of like windows between the kitchen and the rest of the house are more common. Although the fact this doesn't have a rail seems like a bad idea. Cereal and beer. Soup. Some kind of fish. Pizza. I do like his bottles though, they're pretty cool. Can't lift the fridge yet. It's kind of shame he's emptied out Where's Megan? In the door. I do love the effort that's put into this as well. He's got 2 copies of the Cyberpunk. His parents. Funky old. Oh, is that a microscope? Maybe. Telescope? I like the clock thing. Just practicing out. Make the hands work again. This bed is basically just the futuristic version of a mattress on the floor, though I'm not sure how I feel about it. What book have I got? Within armament. That's not a good way of putting that here. Telepathy. It's a memo card. Right, let's do this.
Pritchard, the hub's connected.
I know. Now be quiet and let me concentrate.
I need his name, Pritchard, not his entire genetic history.
That's not his DNA. It's the data he was trying to steal from us before he... My God, Jensen. Your suicide hacker didn't kill himself.
You obviously didn't see his brain splattered all over the floor.
No, you don't understand. The wet drive modification in this chip, it allows someone to hack through you. It turns you quite literally into a human proxy.
So he wasn't working alone. Someone off-site was doing the actual hacking.
Exactly. And whoever it was tried to hide his location by using multiple satellites. But I may have just traced him to here. An abandoned factory complex in Highland Park.
Get me the address, Pritchard. Because if we're lucky, whoever pulled our terrorist strings might still be there.
God, I hate this person. I mean, she's clearly not looked at it. It's pretty obvious how that got damaged. Many happy years. I don't know if this is my baseball or if Sarah left this here. Seems like something he would do. He's always fucking about with one.
Adam, it's David.
Let me guess. You're sending me to Highland Park.
Not just yet. Frank's figured out why the network's been compromised. There's a persistent transmission coming from Derelict Row.
Street gang territory?
Well, our dead friend was posing as an Antioch. Who better to hide with than the D-Row ballers?
Right. I'm on my way.
Were taken into custody this evening following yet another anti-augmentation demonstration. This time, patients attempting to access the 2nd Avenue Limb Clinic found their route blocked by supporters of the Humanity Front movement. The
Keep trying to hit F1 for the ammo. What's it? Now, the nice thing about this is I could just leave the sniper rifle here for a while.
Human organization had received permission to gather in protest earlier in the week, but police
Save, just remember.
decided to shut down the legal rally
I'm gonna drop that for a bit.
maturely and closed the Broadview tunnel. Perhaps they feared what might happen once the hostage situation at Seraph Industries resolved.
Drugs.
Regardless, several violent skirmishes did break
Yeah, if I put this here, I'm gonna be there
but no serious injuries were reported. This is Eliza Cassell.
Oh, look. Do you read that? Advanced building.
All the media speculation surrounding that hostage situation in Detroit has just blown through the roof, thanks to the arrival of William Taggart, celebrity author and founder of the anti-augmentation organization. Speaking from the tarmac at Wayne County Airport, Taggart called the attack
An extremely regrettable affair. I'd very much like...
Sure, it's regrettable to get. Sure. Dickhead. No one likes it. Alright, I'll leave that there for now. Put my gun away before I walk out.
Reestablishing security system. See you soon, Mr. Jensen.
Bye. Wait, that's the same voice as Eliza Cassell. Interesting. Just a quick question. I assume, like, you guys just see my name on the stream. Haven't figured out how to change that yet. Because, of course, it's linked to my email address. I wish it wasn't. Seems to be getting a good frame rate and no drop frames though, so guess my internet connection's a lot better here. Alright, let's do the stuff that doesn't find me going gangs.
Jensen, I'd appreciate it if you instructed your street informants to use more conventional means of contacting you.
What are you talking about, Pritchard?
I mean, I found a message stapled to your door. Colo, alley off Bagley Avenue, Ezekiel. How cryptic.
That's near Seraph HQ. I'll look into it. Oh, and it's Cholo.
I don't actually know what that word means. To be honest. Probably nothing. nothing polite. Zeke does not like me very much. Oh, I guess he likes me more because I can kill him. That's probably a plus for him. That'll do. Where's the way down? Why is every apartment building in Detroit so weirdly laid out? Oh, hey, what up?
The guy you want to deal with is over there. The guy you don't want to deal with is standing in front of you.
Oh, hi.
You want to buy or sell something? It's all on the computer. What you want?
I'm a friend of Greg Thorpe.
Really? Okay, I give you the egghead discount.
I'll buy all of those. A stun gun! Yes! Haha, finally. I love the stun gun. It's my favorite weapon. And some explosives.
See ya.
This guy has a really cool fashion sense as well. Like, why can't I have a fucking, like, brocade mini capelet thing? What up, Sir? This isn't right. Where am I trying to go? None of my objectives are in this building. How do I get out? I'm so good at this game. Okay, there we go. Oh. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Ow. Okay, let's have a drink. It's all good. Heal myself up a little. Close. It's over there. Right, it's that one. That doesn't work, and it does some more damage. Actually, probably right there. Can we actually just go up on the roof of this building and then there's a way in? Which completely bypasses the security. I think I left that door open. Think about it, but fuck it. Okay, I will be right back. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Alright, that's that done. Where am I? Excuse me. It has been a long day. Ah, it's this apartment. Okay. Just hack into a guy's house. Because why not? Good cop, kleptomaniac cop.
Access granted.
Alright, we're in the house. Def. The lodging is locked by the duration of this operation. Use the door with security lock, and the code is 1029. Maybe we should social delivery, but left you inside that room. Interesting. Oh. That's bad. There goes the evidence. Any more? Okay. Take some drugs. Ooh. Crossbow arrows. Fuck yeah. Just computer. Can. Stop that.
Access granted.
Gimme. Sometimes a new security gate has been installed and activated. The gate is 0002. Do not disclose this code. Sam fucked up. Hey boss, Sam really fucked up this time. We told him to keep it cool. He'd come up with a clean solution, but you know him with his crazy ass temper. Said there wasn't no risk, he was covered in whatnot, went straight to Big Ben's corner and iced him in the middle of the goddamn street. He said it was deserted, but I've heard through some of my personal channels that a local dealer might have witnessed all of it. I'll hit you back. Don't know who he is and what he knows. This is big, boss. If they ever get to Sam, you know he'll talk. We have to deal with the situation now. Hello, Jack. As you know, the situation with the gangs has become somewhat of an issue for us here. Just like rats, these scum are slowly burrowing their way closer and closer to our Highland Park facility. I told you and the man who has been assigned to resolve this situation. So I understand the importance and delicacy of what we built here and why it needs to be protected. That's why, as uncomfortable as it is, I have to ask you to act quickly. We're dangerously close, and this could be a major setback for us. You know how this organization feels in regards to public exposure and failure. FEMA. Private military. Yeah, cool. Ooh, shotgun. I can't take it. God damn it. Got arrows for the crossbow, but no crossbow. Which is not amazingly helpful, so I guess I should probably just ditch those. Much as I would like to keep them. Shotgun might be more useful. Don't have any ammo for it. I don't actually know what you can get if you don't blow up the evidence, because I'm not very sneaky. Hell yeah. Freedom! Yeah. Ah. Yeah. How did you get just a hole I can get lost in. Cool. Love it. So what's that? Mallory himself. Where's the rest? Where's the informant? So we will go Sarah first. Having a inventory adds like a challenge of like what I want to keep on me, but I'm such a hoarder.
Well, shit, if it ain't the captain himself. Mr. Seraph done fixed you up good, ain't he? Give you new set of glasses and everything. Damn.
How you doing, Letitia?
Didn't think I'd see you walking this boulevard anytime soon, that's for sure. Not after what happened 6 months ago. People said you's down for the count.
People tend to underestimate me.
You and me both, Captain. You and me both. You, got any credits you could spare?
Hell yeah.
Here. It's not credits, but...
Mighty kind, Captain. Mighty kind.
How about you give me some information, and then we'll see.
Oh, damn, Captain. You ain't no cop no more. Why you gotta insist on using them rules?
Because it's my money this time, not the department's. You want it, you better give me something that's worth it.
Yeah, I guess. So what you wanna know?
You've always had a good feel for this city, Tish. What's the mood on the street these days?
Oh, things ain't looking good, Captain. People losing their jobs, their homes, locking everything they's own into those garage door storage units round town, hoping nobody breaks in and steals stuff. Mr. Seraph gonna save us? He better do it soon.
Or what?
Not sure. Just feels like this whole city's waiting to explode, especially in the alleys behind the gas station. Most of the time, you's fine walking there, long as you don't cause no trouble. But you do something wrong? Well, cops and punks both trigger happy these days.
I might need to do a little trespassing soon. Maybe get inside some places where I'd rather not be seen going in.
You being kind of vague, Cap, but maybe it's best I don't know the specifics.
You got that right.
What I do know, though, is that most people tend to look down, not up. And even when looking down, they don't necessarily think about what's under their feet. If a person ain't too squeamish about getting dirty, they might be able to get inside one of the more sensitive areas in the city. Especially if they arm themselves ahead of time with the right information. I was just guessing here, Captain. But since you ain't a policeman no more, maybe it's a bit hard to get you inside that police station some days.
God damn it, I already got
Especially when things are being classified. There is a door I know about, though. Connects to the sewers. Only thing is, it's usually locked.
Hate to tell you this, Tish, but that information isn't worth the admission price you're charging.
That's 'cause I ain't giving you the code yet. Jeez, Captain, have some patience. $25.99. $25.99.
How the hell does she know that?
Interesting thing about the sewers in the city, Captain. Some of them pass right under the police station, but that don't stop some people from hiding things down there.
What kind of things?
I was not sure. but a bunch of them walls been patched over pretty quick. Man like you might be able to find out why. Especially if he's fixed up with some of the magic eyes that sees through stuff. Mr. Seraph has to make eyes like that, don't you think? Now, I's not advising you do this. You's being an AUG and all. But if this trespassing you's needing to do happens to be inside D-Row, street gang territory, then you's definitely don't want to be seen going in.
Because the ballers would sooner rip me apart than ask questions.
Exactly. You being an AUG now and all. But some of them old buildings over there are real crumbly up near the top. Fire escape's still okay though. So maybe you find a hole, get you inside if you goes up.
Keeping my fingers crossed the whole time that the building doesn't fall apart on my way down.
Oh, they stronger than you think. But it's true. You might want to invest in some of Mr. Seraph's falling down augmentation before you goes in. Cause I'm pretty sure them elevators don't work.
Nice. I know that.
I think I've got all the information I need right now, Tish. Maybe next time.
I'll be right here waiting for you, Captain.
This guy is not.
Little advice? Avoid derelict road.
Yeah, no shit.
Why do some people feel they can just walk up to anyone and start yapping?
Bitch.
You ever get the feeling you're being watched? I don't know. All these cameras and chips and stuff everywhere. How do you know they're not tracking you or something? It's your big brother, man.
Have you seen the neuro enhancements they're coming up with these days? How far are they gonna go? It's only a matter of time before we're using our own wings to fly.
Sounds predictable to me.
You're the one who saved the hostages. Listen, I ain't no killer. It was never supposed to go that far. I mean, I'm glad he was able to stop that. No matter what Zeke thinks.
On the bench. Friends first.
Back away, Hansa. Maybe I didn't see you at the plant, but I can see you now.
You're in luck.
I see you got my message, cabrón.
Sanders. You're taking a risk meeting this close to Seraph headquarters.
Same risk as you, considering you're the one who let me go. But I don't plan to stick around that long.
Yeah? So what's this about?
I did some house cleaning after the plant. And I turned up some intel on a gearhead motherfucker who used me and my brother. Chink left a pocket secretary behind.
Racism.
Don't say who he was working for, but it's got access codes, names, shit like that.
Why are you giving it to me?
Maybe I don't like feeling like I owe you. Or maybe I figured I'd send a snake to kill a snake. Take or to leave it, pendejo. Either way, my debt is paid.
Of course, you don't get that if you kill him. Which I was trying to avoid doing, because I don't really like killing people in this game. Interesting.
Oh man, Eliza is so hot.
You're crazy. Niashia Akeem is way prettier.
I love Detroit. There's no place like it.
Police station. Perfect place to do a hitman hit. Never expect you there. What up?
Yes. May I help you?
Actually, I've been told by a mutual acquaintance that it might be the other way around.
Were you followed?
Yeah, by a clown and a midget for a while. But they eventually met the bearded woman they were looking for near a coffee shop, and we went our separate ways.
Surely you're aware humor requires context, my friend. With a man like me, being funny in the wrong context could have dire consequences.
So what is it you need?
Straight to business, a rare quality these days. Tell me, are you familiar with local gangs?
More than enough to get by.
Perfect. Now, I warn you, this is not the cleanest of work, but your efforts will be well compensated. An associate of mine will leave a package for you in an alley on Grand River Road. You will retrieve this package and then use it to deal with a problem of mine. Permanently.
Who's the target?
Someone who won't be missed, I assure you. A ganger that goes by the name Double T. Hangs around in an apartment near Earl's Court. It's not likely that he'll be alone, just as it's not likely the people keeping him company will be of the pleasant sort. You can't miss him. He's got prominent and rather tasteless augmentations to his face and arms.
You're telling me you went through all this trouble to hire me, just so I can eliminate a banger?
That would be a tad overkill, I admit. No, eliminating the target with the weapon provided to you is only the first part of your assignment. Once you've dealt with Double T, I need you to sneak into Derelict Row and plant the murder weapon among the Baller's weapon stash. Unnoticed.
Kill a member of the Motor City Bangers, then plant the murder weapon in the rival gang's weapon stash. You're trying to start a war.
Hopefully.
I don't understand what you're getting out of this. It sounds to me like you're just the middleman for someone else.
You think too much, my friend. This could prove to be a source of great personal discomfort for you in the near future.
So what's the plan? You make a call and rat one of the bangers out? Then the DRBs retaliate and so on and so forth until they wipe themselves out?
Pretty much.
What about innocent casualties? These thugs aren't exactly expert marksmen, and it's pretty hard to aim from the window of a moving car. What could be worth such a risk?
I won't discuss my motives with you. I hired you to do a job. Just do it.
You don't sound like a cop.
You, on the other hand, are starting to sound exactly like one. I strongly suggest you simply get on with the program.
I guess that's it for now.
break into gang territory. I kind of like it. It's a nice little slow-paced bit. I like Detroit. It's a cool thing. Oh my god, I let go of the crossbow staff. Yeah, I don't really know for sure. Why did I not take the arrows? Oh, I'm dumb. Should have kept those.
Don't come no closer, Slick. Back off.
Should have kept those crossbow arrows. God damn it. So, I have any. Candy. Delicious. These explosives probably not. Drink the wine. Hell yeah. That dragons, yeah. Oh, yeah, cool.
Them D-Row cats is gonna get popped if they keep trying to tag over. That's far enough. Leave quietly and you won't get hurt.
Turn around, Hog. This doesn't concern you.
Alright. Come on, close enough to, like, double team them. I can't.
Keep out of this, Hanser. Get lost.
Oh, right. Striking back in the corner, out of sight. Where's my corpse? Come on. Bruh. Cooperate. As good as that. Cool. Now the stun gun's really like close range. So does make it a bit of a pain to use. But also where's my microphone?
Yo, someone there? Don't come no closer, Slick. Back off. It's too late to run.
Ah, shit. Okay, fine.
What the fuck is that? You can't hit me!
Nope, can't remember which button the fucking murderize button is. Alright, fine. Let's try this again. I'm so good at video games. to the third person currently watching my stream. That might be me, in fact.
Them D-Row cats is... That's far enough. Leave quietly and you won't get hurt.
Keep out of this, Hanser. Get lost.
Keep out of this, Hanser. Get lost.
Run, you bastard! What the fuck is that? Goddamn! Open wide! Let's finish this! What's the matter? You can't hit me!
Wow, I'm so good at this. Hang on. I'm not as used to the controls as I used to be. I switched the melee button because I was getting used to playing Destiny. Only now I can never remember which fucking button it is. I'm slamming Q and nothing's happening.
Them D-Row cats is gonna get popped if they keep trying to tag over my shit.
Oh yeah? How so?
Got me a Hurricane TMP-18 from Sarat.
That's sick shit, man. I didn't know Sarat carried.
It's because it's all for the stun gun. Right, okay. Makes sense.
Double T cut him a break on his rent, so he brought some in just for us. Turns out apartments in this junk ain't exactly cheap. That's far enough. Leave quietly and you won't get hurt.
I'll wait for that guy to go in. Now, if you have a certain augmentation, you can slam straight through this wall and kill the guy on the other side. But I'm not doing that. I don't have it yet. This guy just like, what is this idiot doing? Sneak, sneak, sneak. Ew. Stay. Okay, that's handy. Turn screen if you can hit me.
Someone over there.
So now just wait for that guy. Come into range.
Son of a bitch! We need help here!
Come on. The AI in this game is not particularly smart. It's notorious for it. Just steal these guys.
Millionaire Hugh Darrow, the man whose innovation first propelled augmentation technology to the forefront, will also be president. So far, Mr. Darrow has refused our repeated requests for an interview. Reporting to you live sometime.
Who is he? You gonna stay out there, asshole?
Yeah.
Back again to Detroit, where a handful of people were taken into custody.
Son of a bitch! We need help here!
Incredibly funny.
This time, attempted to access the 2nd Avenue Limb
Nobody's dead.
found their route blocked by supporters of the Humanity First.
Let's steal. Their guns. That seems like a good start. And their water. Why don't you graffiti your own fucking house? Hello.
Arrival of William Taggart, celebrity author and founder of the
Yeah, it's
Humanity
cute, like me. I'm out of control.
From the tarmac at Wayne County Airport, Taggart called the attacks
No room for
An
bed.
extremely...
Okay, I've done that. into D room. Excuse me. Put my gun away, maybe people won't go to console.
I hope you ain't here looking for trouble, my friend. That would be a mistake you don't want to make.
Sure. Now we're gonna go break into gang territory. No big deal. Okay, that's that.
You hear what that Pikus bitch was saying? The resurgence of Detroit due in no small part to Seraph Industries. What a fucking load.
So your socks are asymmetrical. You don't get to give your opinion on anything.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go in there. So if I can find a way up onto the roof of this building, it would be a start. That looks good.
Take a look. Drink it all in. It ain't pretty, is it?
I like the little tappy sounds from the flat paddles. I don't know why. They're just really pleasing. Promising.
Ah.
If I can make a jump, which looks like it will not. So got in.
Jensen,
How can I help you, Francis?
you know why I'm contacting you.
The transmission that's making a mockery of your security efforts?
It's keeping a back door open into our network. None of us are secure unless you find the antenna that's sending it and shut it down.
For you, anything.
I do love the sass. I can't actually get through that wall because I don't have the right dog. Which is annoying because I fucking love punching through walls. It's so much fun. Can I smash you? I can. Hell yeah. I have some good smashing. Seeing through walls would be good, but I can't throw it yet. Oh, I did get it. Just not close enough to get them. There's a guy on the other side of there. Who I'm probably gonna kill if I punch through that wall. Fuck it. No has friend knows I'm there. Just not in.
This is the spot, man!
Oh, that was dumb. Alright, let's do that a different way. Please tell Lily that she is delightful. Step 1, remain undetected. Failed step 1. Okay, never mind. It saved right after I did that, so that's... fuck it. I will roll with it. Well, he's dead. Rip. I don't feel too bad. worse than the last autosave, but this is a common test problem. Yes. Accidentally killing a dude. Oh. Full damage, a problem. She is easy to detect. Listen, my girl likes the direct route. Okay, I'm gonna go for the previous save. I know it's cheating, but fuck it. See if I can find a different way in that doesn't lose me the element of surprise the moment I do it. I don't know how far back this is going to put me. Where am I? Okay, only up here. Not too bad. So I go through that wall again, but it does make a hell of a lot of noise. And I will definitely be spotted, which is not ideal. I was asked to be subtle. I'm not good at that, but I'm sure Adam Johnson is. Gangsters are very bad going on. Shit. He's looking at me. Is he Is he gonna turn around? Probably not. Turn around, sir.
You don't want to get no closer on. Come on, come on.
He is in fact playing his watching. No, he's watching me, so I'm gonna have to run that way. I think, technically, for that mission, getting caught there does not count. He's being detected. I would like to not kill that guy. Fuck. Have not been seen yet.
This is the spot, man.
Spit. Okay, so that doesn't count as being caught. Good to know. What's that in his leg? What's his gun? Reaching for his crotch. She did say that you were getting close to doing this. Not really another way down. I don't think I can jump and land on that. No. Okay. So that's a route that's only really open to if you've got a very specific build. down there if you've got the Icarus, which I don't. I genuinely can't see any way I can land on that pillar. Oh, no, what's that? Shotgun. Don't want that. Boom. Yeah, okay. Well, it's... I killed the guy for no reason. Cool. Well, I wasn't doing a pacifist run anyway. I just punched a wall down, which was fucking sick, if I do say so myself. Okay, so there's another way to get down there. Out of it. So good at this game, you guys. Not even remotely paying attention.
Gunshots!
Don't
come no. I'm in fact going the wrong way. Damn it. Once again, I've broken on here. Where the fuck is the way now? Oh, I gotta sneak down this foot. Not the entrance. That would have been a better entrance. Oh my god, you're so dumb. Holy shit.
Smee. He's getting rid of me. Let's turn around. Yeah, I mean, those hands were expensive. I absolutely have to reimburse myself for their use. Fucking hell. Oh, I hate this. Shut that door before it comes in. You saw nothing, sir? Have a good day. It's much dirty. This is fun. This is fun.
Who's over there?
That's fine. I am the dead. Again. Let's attempt that again while hitting the right buttons. That would be good. Let's get to the top door before he comes in. This is the thing, like, NPCs don't tend to open doors that much, but I'm gonna be careful. You gonna move, buddy? Just gonna wander off. You're such a good guide. Guards do tend to have set pounds. If you're patient, which I'm not really. Okay, so 3 people here. Probably take this guy down. Risk it. He's gonna come back here. Taking him out of here is probably the easiest place because I don't know why I'm whispering. I'm not bored. Stare at the door. Just do that. Maybe I should have invested in the cloaking device. They're not paying attention. Definitely positioned so I could just take them both down at once. So I definitely have it all. This is a tactical game for tactical people. That one. Yeah, we can do 2 ones. They are definitely close enough together that I could get both of them. I just have to get close enough. It's down the corner. Yeah, I still have to get closer. I don't think they're paying attention. Just... Still not quite close enough. They're really not paying attention.
See? Didn't I tell you it was a stupid idea to let those Purity First assholes set up camp on our turf?
Yeah, but it wasn't our decision, so too bad. Besides, they paid rent like everybody else, so what's the big deal?
Come on. These fucks have been coming in here promising all sorts of glory and bullshit if we join them. And all they're doing is getting us killed.
You're just jealous because they never took you.
After the way they fucked up their op in Milwaukee Junction, they should have just blown up that building sky high with every fucking robo-hogger inside it. Sanders is all talk.
Then why'd you bring him up?
Okay, now they're gonna fucking hit. What's this?
This boy's out cold, man. Who's over there? Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Where you going?
I'm definitely in
Run, you bastard! You ain't far!
Let's see.
Can't see him! Go ahead and run! Go ahead and run!
Hey ho. Yeah, I'm dead. Cool. Let's try this again. No, typical. Yeah, that's really interesting.
If he's here, we'll find him. I know he's still here.
Probably would have worked if I could aim, mind you. So we'll do that. And then no one sees.
Anyone got him? I'll be waiting right here. If he's here, we'll find him. You come back.
Why did I change my weapon? Okay. Adam.
He's over here. Beat it. Where you going, you shit?
really cannot get into firefights too much, because you will die, and it will suck. Because Adam is made of tissue, compared to your average video game protagonist. Compared to your average human, he's very resilient indeed. Tell while taking a piss. How embarrassing.
Yo, man, I thought we had cable. How comes I ain't getting nothing but pipe and noodles? Something over there?
All the media speculation surrounding that hostage situation in Detroit has just blown through the roof, thanks to the arrival of William Taggart, celebrity author and founder of the
Oh. That's a bad noise. The reason why walking in this game is actually a good idea, because if you crouch and walk up to mines, they don't go off. Seems like a design flaw. But that does mean I can just steal this. I'm very careful. Just steal these. Free mines. Also, like, incredibly poor design. Actually, you know what? I am going to take these because I know they're a surprise tool that will help us later. Because the first boss is a fucking moron, and you can make him just walk over mines. That's how I usually deal. Damn it! I can only hold 3. Drops. Useful. I forget what this does. Nice. But I've got a... Okay. I'm actually going to use that because that might be useful. Fun fact, every single paint can in this game is yellow. Maybe their colour scheme and they thought it was funny, so... I also think it's funny. Wait, didn't I just come from here?
To meet with David Seraph in person, to offer my deepest sympathies, and assure him that these attacks
I'm telling you, something big is going on in Highland Park. Now, Stewie didn't say much, but when he got close to the warehouse, there were already people in there.
Was it the bangers? I heard they've been expanding out there.
No, from what he described, it was too slick even for them. High-tech setup, serious firepower.
How serious?
Sounds like military-grade stuff to me. And you know Stewie, he don't exaggerate.
Double bitch slap. Theft.
Access granted.
So square things are very useful to capture because sometimes.
Boss, is that back door still open?
No, good job. Frank just sent me the all clear. Now it's time to find the bastards who attacked us. Farida, are you standing by?
On the line, boss. Jensen, you reading me?
Loud and clear.
Stay close to the antenna. Pritchard sent me the coordinates for it. I'm coming to pick you up. Mr. Jensen, your limo has arrived. You ready to leave?
Yeah, let's go.
Great. Detroit local. This is Syrup Industries Bravo Echo Echo 008. Continuing on.
Richard, you got coordinates on that factory yet?
I was only able to pinpoint an approximate area, Jensen. So scout around and look for anything unusual. I'll keep monitoring the frequency in case it suddenly goes active.
Alright, and I'm gonna leave it there because my dinner is ready. I will save and I will bid you adieu. Hang on. Thank you for joining me. I'll sign off.